Oh, okay. So, no, my grandpa bought this truck.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, 3 years later, he died.
Mm-hmm.
So, he barely drove it.
Mm-hmm.
When I got it, it had, like, 200 miles on it or whatever.
200 or like 2,000? Probably
200. It was in the hundreds. I know that.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So, yeah, the thing that sucks, though, it doesn't have an aux.
Yeah, it doesn't even have a fucking cassette insert.
Yeah, he literally bought the cheapest thing possible, which I don't blame him.
I mean, can't you do what you did to the other one, which is like put in a different speaker and then just add Bluetooth?
What?
You want to go inside?
Well, we're just getting the one thing.
Yeah, but I'm going over there.
Ah, got it.
Yeah. Hopefully, I can correct my streak.
Hopefully he doesn't fuck up.
What do you mean streak?
Every time we're here, he fucks up with the order.
Oh.
And says in the
Does he
most
just not know what to order?
No, I'm just not good with words.
Sounds about right.
Yes, I do. I'm just making sure I don't do anything stupid beforehand. So let's see what I want. I know what I want.
Where's the fucking money?
Shut up.
Fuck.
You're fucking...
You have to unbuckle yourself. That should be the broken one. It says we'll be with you soon.
There's no one else here.
Does your AC work?
What?
Does your AC work?
Yeah, it does. I
You
just
said
have it off.
You said it didn't work. Or was that the old one?
No, the old one was on and off sometimes. Sometimes it works. Sometimes
that's what you're
it doesn't.
telling me. That is like finicky.
This one works pretty well.
Ah, okay.
Except when it doesn't work.
Hmm.
Actually, no, it never does. I've never had
It's
it.
never not work.
Yes.
Got it.
Yeah.
So where are you keeping your glove box?
Open it.
Oh, fucking...
Oh, there's no condoms. Oh, you have your manual in here?
Yeah.
Do you
no.
do your regular inspections?
What do you mean? No.
Oh my god.
What do you mean?
You're barely at 37,000 and you don't do your inspections?
What do you mean my inspections? Like myself, or do I take it to a
Like
place?
take it to a place and do
He
that.
hasn't even
Yeah, I
changed,
do.
He hasn't changed his blinker fluid, man.
Like,
There's a in your manual, which a lot of people.
I'm tempted to just go in.
It'd probably be faster if you went in.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Yeah, it is. Fucking pulls out so quick, another soccer mom comes out.
Oh yeah. This is a fucking freeway
Look at
zone.
me in Spanish this time.
We'll wait for you.
So he doesn't like
Thank
it?
you.
No guarantees I won't hop in the driver's seat.
No, I would do the same thing.
No, I'm just gonna do it because I'd have more legroom.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, your wallet's in your backpack?
Yeah.
So you're gonna order without being able to pay?
I'm getting my wallet.
No, but like when we were over there.
I was gonna.
yeah, exactly. Oh shit.
Gets food. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I can't pay for this.
Damn, that was gonna be a real fuck up.
Yeah. It's like, I'm trying to make sure I don't fuck up anything. Fucks up the paying.
So scoot your ass over.
Bro, he's so close to the fucking steering wheel. Fuck. Bro, look at that. Yeah, the brake is solid. It's solid. This? What is this? I wouldn't drive that.
Welcome to episode 2, The Woefully Atrocious Individuals of Society. I'm your host, Christian Gallegos. Today we're accompanied by John E. Yanez.
I'm back, baby.
And your co-host, Connor. Today we're going to be talking about nothing in particular, just whatever
Life.
comes to mind. And we have recently gone to a wonderful mom and pop store. Well, John's going to explain more.
Store? Do you mean?
Mom and pop anime store.
Ah, right. I feel like it wouldn't be a mom and pop. I feel it'd be like a brother, sister, incestuous shop.
But yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's a really. I've been passing by it for years. I actually never knew it was there. I thought maybe it was like. I think they literally like put it there in like 2017, just because like I've never seen it before. I never noticed it until last year. But I looked at Google Maps and it's been there for like at least 7 years. And I was like, okay, I just never pay attention when I'm on the road. And I just like one day I was looking out the window when we were coming back from work from my dad, and we just stopped by that gas station right there on the corner. And I just kind of looked back because I'm getting my seatbelt. I look over there and I just see the word Sen. buckle my seatbelt. Did that say senpai? Or was that just like one of those like weird titles that just says something? So I'm just like, let me turn back around. That says fucking senpai. And it's like, wait a minute, senpai? That's not a word in any language except Japanese, that to my knowledge. So I'm like, alright, let me hop in that place. Except I was like, I'm with my dad, and I don't know if it's gonna be like one of those shops where it's just like, you know, like manga, and that's it. And then since the posters on the window were like of anime, and it was like the anime that's a kind of lewd, so I was like, I probably shouldn't walk in there with my dad.
Yeah,
And
probably
then-
not father appropriate.
Yeah, and so I've been like, every time we pass it by, I'm always like, I want to go there. And then one time I passed by it with Mateo, and I was like, yo, Mateo, there's that one place. And I think actually the same day I found it, we had physics the next day. So I got to school, I sit next to Cameron, I'm like, Cameron, you won't believe it, I found a fucking shop that has like cards for like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, and all this shit. And they have like gaming contests and competitions and tournaments of all those game card games. And I was like, Cameron, we have to go. And he was like, yeah, we'll go one day. And then we actually didn't end up going ever. Though this was last year, this was 11th grade. Never ended up going. And I was just like, damn it, I want to go. And then like we were on that street somehow because Connor doesn't know how to drive. I'm sorry, he does know how to drive. He doesn't know his directions.
I am terrible with directions. That
So-
is true.
We ended up on that street, and I was like, wait a minute, I know this
Terrible
street.
with
There's a
directions
shop
and women.
right there on that corner. That's where there's a store called Senpai's. And they were like, wait, really? And they're like, I'm like, yes. And they're like, what do they sell there? It's like, I don't know, but presumably trading card games, and I've seen online that they host tournaments. So I was like, all right, man, we gotta stop by this place and check it out. And everyone was down, so I'm like, let's go. We stopped by.
Wait, did you like? They have a website and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it like a good website or like? Because wait, is it a website that looks like it's from the 90s?
I wouldn't say 90s, but it looks like a website that was made in early 2000s and I never messed with again.
Okay, if it was from the 90s, that would be perfect.
It's basically one of those like scroll down sites where you just like click in and you can only scroll down.
Okay.
It's one of those. But they have like a calendar for all their like schedules and shit. But I'm like, so we just passed by and there's two dudes in there. And I was thinking, when we walked in, I thought they both worked there. Because like they talked like they knew each other.
Yeah.
So I was like, they probably both work here. But then we like walk in and talk with David, the guy who I works there. I don't know if he owns the place, but definitely works there. And then the other guy just like is there talking with us. And he just kind of like eventually leaves. And I'm like, wait, he doesn't work here? I was like, what? And then I was just like, I know I've read like on the Google reviews, they've always been like, yeah, it's a great place to hang out. Like they have like tables everywhere and shit. You can like come here and just chill. And I was like, maybe he's just been coming here for like 7 years since they've been open, and he just knows the place. And I was like, God damn it! I wish I came here so long ago, because like they have like N64. Did you see the N64?
Yeah, I
controllers?
saw that.
And they have like the fucking arcade controllers for like playing like Street Fighter games and shit. And they have it hooked up to a computer so you can play them on like computer. So to have them high graphics. And then not only that, they have 2 monitors in case you want to do like, you know, just 1v1 like on the monitors, or they have a projector where you can just fucking play on the projector. I was
I
like,
thought it was one of those other things they had hanging from the
yeah,
ceiling.
one of the big tapestries. Yeah, no, I was like, wait, what? You can play on the thing? And the guy asked us if we wanted to play Smash. And I was like, I wanted to say yes so bad. But I was like, oh, I know we have to leave and go to the...
Go to the stupid podcast.
Dude, I was like, oh, I don't want to
Maybe
leave.
for a future podcast.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
If
man.
Nintendo's so stingy with their...
Oh, man, we have to go back with Cameron. Because when I told Cameron about it, he was like, dude, we have to go. We were both really excited. But we never, like I said, we never went. And the fact that when we walked in there, he's like, yeah, we have like a deal on like Dragon Ball stuff. And Cameron is a Dragon Ball like dick sucker. Like he loves Dragon Ball.
I've seen him do it.
He loves Dragon Ball. So I was like, there's so many things here that are Dragon Ball that he would go broke in the store. And I'm not even kidding. Like he doesn't impulse buy often,
Yeah.
but he would definitely impulse buy here. And I was just like, we need to bring Cameron.
I'm curious. When was the last time you impulse bought something?
Oh, yeah, right now.
No, you had to
I
eat. Like,
I impulse buy every chance I get. I'm like I have very little self control.
To clarify though, impulse buy to me is when you buy something you don't need just for the sake of buying it. I don't think I've ever impulse bought something.
Really?
Actually, no. I probably
I
bought a
doubt that.
handful of movies
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Yeah. Like, I don't know, I've just always had the thing for impulse buying. Like, I would buy, like,
Well, I'm curious. How stingy is your like family with like money and stuff like that? Or
pretty.
okay. I'm curious. When was the first time y'all tried bacon?
We're Americans. We're born.
I don't fucking know. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
You're born with bacon in your blood.
Yeah.
Cause I have an interesting story about bacon.
Ooh, that's crunchy.
He fucked the pig.
It's not an episode of Black Mirror, okay?
Damn.
So, my dad
Fuck the
cooks.
pig.
Are you calling my mom a pig?
We never said that. You said that.
Oink oink.
Fuck off.
All right.
Basically, he cooks.
Basically, a monkey. A
Are
pig.
you gonna fucking make fun of me this whole fucking time?
Say it. Come on, dude. We're waiting.
I'm saying it, but you're interrupting me. He cooks all the steak and bacon and all that stuff in my house, like a lot of the meat. And he always. What are you fucking laughing at?
He's imagining himself choking on that burger. Like he choked on his cock.
No, he makes all the meat, but probably eats the most of it.
Fuck off.
Keep going. It doesn't matter.
But like, he burns the bacon,
Why?
so it's like crispy and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's
I
like black or like just really stiff?
really stiff, like crunchy.
No.
Like when you bite into it, it falls apart.
Got it.
It's not smooth. So for the longest time, I thought I didn't like bacon. Cause like
He thought it was just like that.
Did
Yeah.
you ever tell your dad, like, dude, you fucking suck at making bacon?
no, I just thought, Dad, I don't think I like bacon. Because I assumed he would cook and bite because he's a grown man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You also assume you can raise children, right? But
Oh, no.
Thank you.
it's all right.
But then I had a burger at like one of these, like not these joints, but like a higher end, slightly higher end place.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, this is really good. And then I was
you
like,
had a burger?
yeah, with gluten free.
Okay, I was like,
Buns.
what the hell?
Yeah.
These are some like fucking.
Skeet skeet?
But from that standpoint on, I was kind of like, wait, what else has my dad cooked? And I went to this restaurant with my youth group and everything, and I thought I ordered shrimp, but I read it wrong, and I actually ordered steak.
What?
Dyslexia, my dude.
No, yeah, I get the dyslexic thing.
Because they
but,
both
like,
start with an S.
No, I
one's
get
under
that.
seafood, the other one's under
No,
something
but here's the
else.
thing, here's the thing.
You think I read that shit?
I get the dyslexia thing, right?
Yeah.
But when you say it out loud and you say shrimp,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure for you to order steak, you had to have verbally said steak.
Steak.
No, I think I just pointed to the thing on the menu and
Oh.
said, "Oh yeah, I'll order this."
Got it.
I honestly don't remember, but I was like, steak, okay, whatever. Because my dad's steak is super like it's like cardboard, not cardboard. It's like
Well
ti-
done.
Well, it's like tire rubber.
Well done.
That's what well done is.
Oh, like, it's farther more than well done.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Have you had it?
No, but I'm saying like, but oh yeah, I had it once. He made hamburgers for us, right?
You did?
After
yeah.
filming, yeah.
Yeah, for when we watched the Fast and the Furious.
Yeah.
You have to catch up on your finger.
I hate how he makes burgers too. It's not his fault, 100%. But when he cooks on over a live flame, he normally cooks at night, so we can't really see them. And it's not an uneven flame, so it's hard to judge it. But it's all charred and nasty and black, and I was like, no, I don't know.
Racist.
Well, speak for yourself.
All right, so I'm about to flex on you.
The
real
first
hard.
episode. I'm not racist, but I'm racist. Maher. That's like saying I'm here, but I'm not here. That makes perfect sense, Maher. What do you mean?
Wait, John. Is Christian racist?
Oh, they paying him, huh?
Oh, I saw the episode.
When the white man pays one over.
Wait,
to
it's
say-
right there. Do it.
It's
Wait,
nothing
you
but
didn't
black.
say it.
Nothing
Ask me
black.
again.
It's nothing but black on the screen.
Yeah, it is.
That's me in?
I'm not gonna actually pay you.
I know, but I was gonna pass it back over here.
Oh, okay.
You have to ask me again. Hold on.
Hey, so how's Christian? Is Christian racist?
You sexy motherfucker.
Yes.
Doesn't give it back.
I keep it. Honestly,
It's kind of hard to be racist
Honestly,
today.
I don't
sorry,
think he's
but you were
racist. I don't think he's racist by the old definition of racism.
Yeah. No, because the traditional sense of the word means it doesn't really like count anymore.
Yeah.
In the sense of the definition of the word has changed.
Mm-hmm.
Racism no longer means seeing other people as less than you. It's noticing their race
Yeah.
and having an expectation of that. Because I'm pretty sure, except if you're like a KKK member or like so like of
Black Panther.
like some kind of extremist group or like an old person. Like you would have
Wakanada forever.
you'd be racist in like the somewhat traditional sense. But I feel like I don't know.
Okay, so I'm not talking about that. About to flex on you real hard, Connor.
Okay.
My mom makes the best hamburgers ever.
I would like to have one.
So the hamburger
Bring
patty,
your own bread.
the
I was gonna do that.
the hamburger patty has like onions and bell peppers in it. So,
Oh damn! Like when you buy it, or does she put
no,
it?
she cooked it.
Oh,
like
damn.
she cooks, puts it in. There's
Yeah, that's how you're supposed to do it.
Yeah, that's how you buy the meat, you make the patties yourselves, and you cook it like that, and she grills and all that.
Huh.
And the meatballs she makes.
Oh,
the,
same.
The meatballs like that.
Wait.
Bell-
What do you call them?
meatballs.
Nah, you need fucking albondigas.
No, that's what she says. To me, I'm just like it's
You,
meatballs.
you need albondigas.
That's what they
Oh
are.
my god, best way to. Right,
No.
go ahead.
But yeah, that's what she calls it. So basically, she puts bell peppers, onions, and like things like that in there. Maybe some jalapenos. Then she gets some cheese, packs it in the middle of it, and it's kind of like in the middle when you're eating it, you bite down, and all the cheese is melting on the inside.
Oh man, that's really hard to make too,
Yeah.
right?
My mom makes them like by the fucking boatloads.
Turn.
Damn, you fat fuck.
Like I said, I'm not good at noticing things. Like, I can notice a lot of things that people don't, but the things I should, I don't.
I kind of get that. What do you notice?
Alright. So this is what I was gonna say like right before we started recording. That makes me anxious and like kind of, it's like one of those things where you're like, why the fuck would you think that? Because every time I sit anywhere where there's a big window and there's a parking lot that I can see, I get anxious.
Really?
The amount of videos I've seen where people don't know how to fucking put the car in park, or they confuse which pedal does what, and they drive through a fucking wall, terrifies me. Like gas stations, restaurants, Starbucks,
Kenny when he's
schools,
driving GTA.
houses, home, everywhere. Like even at mechanic shops, mechanics themselves have done it. So I'm just like terrified every time we're like somewhere where there's a glass thing, and because this isn't that thick. Like if we were standing like behind that thick a wall, you see how that's like at least 2 feet of brick. They wouldn't get through that. That would fuck up the car. But here, we'd get fucking smushed.
I know. I'm safe.
And that always terrifies me. So like things like that, I notice a
What
lot.
terrifies me is when Kenny's driving the Kuruma in GTA 5 and hits the gas station.
Oh yeah.
Let's make
What
the-
happened? Tell me this story.
We're trying to do missions GTA, and my facility, it's like a doomsday bunker. It's in the center of a mountain range.
Yeah.
So to get out, you have to go up a mountain and then climb back down.
Oh.
And if you go straight down, to get to the street is perpendicular to it. So basically, in order to get on the street and start driving to your destination, you have to make a sharp left or right turn. But if you're going too fast, you drive straight forward, and there's a gas station right there. And in GTA, the second you clip a gas station, the whole thing blows up.
Oh yeah.
So it's happened at least 2 or 3 times now, where we've been starting a mission, we're barely getting down from the mountain, and Kenny just slams into the gas station and makes us restart the whole mission again.
And everyone's in the car.
Or just him.
We're in different cars, but as soon as any one person dies, the whole mission restarts.
Oh yeah. Cause wait, do y'all play on hard?
Yeah.
Okay.
Great no pussies.
Then why do you eat like one?
Oh, why do I eat so
Because
much
you're what
pussies?
you eat, dumbass. You eat like a dick, right? No, but
I'm sorry, Connor. Gluten pussies are gluten free.
that's one of the favorite
There
dishes I
are-
have when they're like, when people are like, bro, you're such a pussy. You are what you eat. Last time I checked, you're a dick. No, but like the whole, I don't know. Like I always thought like my mind was different from everyone's, but then I was like, nah, I think I'm just weird. Cause it's just like the shit I notice is just like fucking strange. Like,
Yeah.
it's never anything useful. My mom always gets on me like, yo, dog, you're gonna start driving and you don't know shit about directions. And I'm like, Mom, I know my way from home to school. That's all I need to know.
Man,
I don't need to
I
know
started
any
there
other.
too.
I don't need to know anything else. And she's like, well, what if you need to go buy groceries? I know how to get to Costco. It's off I-10 the same way I get to school. And then it's like, what if you need to go to Fiesta? That is literally, you take Kempwood, keep on going, and you get there. Like, those are one road. There's no left or right turns. It's just one road. So I'm always like, I don't need to learn anything else. I know my streets. I can drive there. The only time I get lost is if like you're asking me to go to like a specific place.
Yeah.
Like a very specific place that isn't where I've been at least 20 times in my lifetime.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm always like, take this so we can have like this back. There you go.
No, I
But-
get it, man. I get it.
So like shit like that, my mom's always like, you need to notice what I'm doing when I'm driving so you know how to get places. I'm like, I don't need to.
Yeah, my brother was the same way to me.
Yeah. Same thing with cooking. Every time she's cooking, she's always like, you have to notice what I'm doing so that whenever I call you on the phone and tell you to do something, it'll be half ready by the time I get here, and so I can just hurry up and finish it and we can all have food. Because normally I have dinner at like 8:30 to 9 p.m.
Wait, don't Hispanic families normally have dinner later? Or is that just some stupid thing I heard?
It's true-ish, but it's kind of a stereotype because not everyone does.
Okay.
But most people do because most like people that are Hispanic work like jobs that end later.
Oh, okay.
So people work 9 to 5s. They would work like 7 to 7,
Yeah.
things like that.
No, okay.
Or like my mother, she'll go in at like 8. It really depends at whatever time she wants to go in.
Yeah.
It could be
What
8
does your mom
or
do?
11. She cleans houses.
Oh, okay.
So she's basically self-employed. So it just depends on what time she wants to go in. It could be like 7 or actually she hasn't gone in at 7 all time. But it would be like 8, 9, 10, 11, even 12. She'll go to work. She'll get home at like 5 or 6, or sometimes even 7. So it just depends on when she leaves. But yeah, it's just that like notion of like there's people who do work and get home late, but that's only people who have like jobs like that. And seeing as now there's more non-illegal people that have actual jobs that go 9 to 5, then they have dinner at normal time.
I think there's always going to be the same amount of illegal people. Because tell me if I'm wrong. Granted, I'm not well educated on the situation. But
Can't wait for the white man to tell me about immigration.
are less and less Hispanics attempting
No.
to cross the border? Okay, then I feel like there's less and less illegals in your like
Illegals.
in your family circle though, because like you're getting older and stuff like that. But I feel like yeah, there's always gonna be the same amount,
Yeah, basically.
which that's not surprising.
Yeah.
Like
Well, the thing is, that's like surrounding wise, but when you look at the numbers statistically,
yes.
there's more,
Okay.
way more. Like our numbers have been climbing significantly for years now. Like I think in just like the past 3 or 4 years, the number went from like the average of like 100,000 to like 500,000 in one single year.
Illegals or Hispanics?
Illegals.
Okay.
In general, illegals in general.
Okay.
But yeah, that's why it's like it's astonishing.
Wow.
I had a surprising amount of people walked up to me saying, "Hey, I watched the first episode. It put me to sleep, but hey,
I'm not gonna lie, I did watch it last night before I fell asleep. I'm not saying it put me to sleep because I made it through the whole
you know what
thing.
put me to sleep? See, when I moved to my best friend moved to Colorado, and then
Oh my god.
Was that bad? How bad was that?
Okay. It wasn't bad.
Did you really
But
hate that?
The one part where I went, I was just like, come on, was the one part where you were saying you got diagnosed with dyslexia. I was like, Connor, it's dyslexia. There's a very high percentage of people who have it.
No, I didn't really dwell on it
The
that
way
much.
the way you say it is like, I got diagnosed with cancer. I was
Oh,
like,
I didn't. No, that was my.
like,
I wasn't trying to make it dramatic,
The
but
way you emphasized it, like in your voice, makes it sound like you're about to say I got diagnosed with like lung cancer, like liver
oh,
I got diabetes type 2. So.
Yeah. So I'm just like, Connor.
calm
Like
down.
it's dyslexia, man. Like
No, it's not that big of a deal.
yeah, like there's a very high
Yeah.
chance most people will have it. So it's like
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
I remember just going in the story about my
Like-
celiac, which is a bit slightly bigger
Yeah,
deal.
that is a bigger deal. But like in my head, I was like, you could have just said, yeah. So then that's when I found out I had dyslexia. Like that's yeah, you didn't have to be like, I got diagnosed with dyslexia. Like come on.
That's just how you say it, though.
I know, but it's like
J-
legit. When I was gonna when you guys were talking about like imagine when we have like other people on here, and I was like, okay, well I'm gonna be on there, and then you were like, we have to talk about their lives and everything because that's what you guys talked in the first one. I was like, I don't want to talk about my life. It's boring as shit. It's just like Connor's. It's generic as fuck. Like there's nothing interesting. And then I was like the only interesting thing is like when I found out I had like ADD or slash ADHD because I keep changing the fucking
AIDS?
name.
Oh.
ADD
AID?
or ADHD.
AID.
Oh my god. So that, and I was like, and even then, in my own head when I was saying it, I was like, yeah, when I found out I had,
Blah,
it wasn't gonna
blah.
be like when I was diagnosed.
Blah, blah.
Or like, I was like,
Blah, 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 blah.
honestly, I was just like, come on, man. And then I was like, that's like the most interesting part about like anything from growing up. It's just the fact that like I never knew I had ADD. That's it. Which is surprising. My parents never were like, hey, this man's might have ADD. Because like for a long time.
Eat it.
Did you say eat it?
Yeah, he put it like a French fry in front
I
of
was
the
gonna go
camera.
fucking no, but yeah, like for the longest time, like in elementary school, like my teachers were always like, every time we had our like parent teacher conference or whatever, they would be like, he has potential. Always, I'd be the kid that they're like,
Man, you had the most potential out of anyone.
no, I was
You know
the
what they
one.
told me? Oh, there you go.
I was the one where they were like, we've seen what he can do, and he can do amazing shit, and he's smart as fuck, but he's lazy, and he has so much potential, but he just doesn't put in like work. And I'm like, yeah, I do. And then like since elementary school, it's just been like that. Like every teacher's always been like, you could do so much better, and they always ask me like honestly, are you putting out 100% effort? I'm like, no.
You know they told me?
But it's just like, but I don't know how to put out 100% effort. Like, I don't understand the concept of putting out 100% effort. I honestly cannot understand.
Just
do you
can't
mean?
pull it out.
Like, I don't know what it like looks or feels like, or what the actions would come
You
to.
never like tried really hard on something?
Nope.
Really?
Yep. That's why I don't edit.
Oh yeah, editing's. Oh my god.
Never bothered to learn.
No, because editing the podcast wasn't that bad, but editing like anything else of mine is really hard. Because it's basically just coming to like grips with how terrible you are as a
You're
person. You're just realizing like all your least attractive attributes as a person, like the way I talk. Like every like little thing I don't like, I thought was like cool, or like someone like I didn't like realize what I did that I did, and then yeah, it's just terrible. And you get to see yourself in the worst light, and that's what's the hardest.
lighting is pretty bad.
It is.
I think I don't know, because when I started streaming and doing YouTube,
Yeah.
like when I started doing YouTube at first, I was like, I kind of want to edit, but then I was like, fuck that. But when I stream,
Yeah.
I don't edit anything, right?
Oh, yeah, I know you- yeah.
I'll legit go back and watch the entire stream again the next day.
Really?
Yeah. Like yesterday's stream was 5 hours long. I'm not gonna watch the whole thing because I already know what happened.
Yeah.
But I'll skim through certain
shit,
parts and just
Sherlock.
watch them again. And I'll just watch them again. And I'll do that a lot where I just go back and watch them again. But I've never been like, damn, I'm an asshat. I've always just been like, yep, I did that. Cool.
Maybe I've just been more self-conscious
That's
than
probably
other people.
That is one thing where like I'm very self-conscious in a space, but once it's like I'm not in a space that's public, it's just like fuck it. I can do
Well,
whatever.
that's everyone. It's about feeling comfortable. But I always kind of like.
Broke his fucking skateboard.
Did he actually? Oh my god, he did.
Fred's chasing him.
Rip.
Oh, bro, that guy goes to Westchester.
Yeah, I know him.
Oh damn.
Damn.
That's fucking funny.
He's hitting the ground.
This is Connor talking from the edit to tell you that the podcast is officially done. Please like, comment, and subscribe, or do none of those things. You don't have to do if you don't want to. You probably won't do any of those things, but if you do, good for you. You probably already left, actually. I'm just talking to myself in my closet right now. And okay, I'm gonna go now.